So the king's hunt was very successful. Within 10 years, he was able to kill 70 tigers. As a result, tiger population became extinct in Pratibandhapuram. Because within 10 years, the king was able to kill 70 tigers, that resulted in a massive fall in the tiger population in the kingdom. Now, the king told his divan that 30 tigers still remain to be killed. He told him to find a princess of royal family suitable for marriage in some neighboring kingdom with a large tiger population. So now the king devised a scheme to marry a princess in any other native state with large population of tigers. So that he got married, the tiger king killed 5 or 6 tigers each time he visited his father-in-law's kingdom. Now only one tiger remained to be killed. So he killed 99 tigers. Next is to escape the king's wrath. The divan arranges the 100 tiger. So only one tiger remained to be killed. So the tiger even in his father-in-law's kingdom, they ran dry. It became difficult to locate tigers anywhere. The Maharaja recalled the astrologer's warning that he should be cautious of killing the 100 tiger. Now, during this time, Maharaja received sudden news about the presence of a tiger near a village. Now, at that time, Maharaja was sunk in gloom. He was unable to find the last tiger. And suddenly, he heard that news that a tiger was seen in the hillside's village. The king was happy that he announced 3-year exemption from taxes because of that news. He was very happy. Now the tiger was nowhere to be found. So the king, in anger, he got what he did. He ordered to double the tax rate. So first he exempted because he was happy, and then he doubled the tax rate because he got angry because he was unable to find the tiger. The divan, to save himself, decided to arrange tiger. Now the tiger king was frustrated and ordered divan to resign or to find a tiger. So divan got worried and decided to arrange a tiger. He brought old tiger from People's Park in Madras and left there where Maharaja was hunting. So the last tiger. So Diwan and his wife, they arranged the tiger from People's Park. They arranged very old and skinny tiger. Now he tracked the old and weak tiger and somehow able to live in the forest where the Maharaja was hunting and released him there. Maharaja was delighted to see the 100 tiger. He shot at the tiger. He was very excited to kill the 100 tiger. The tiger fell in a crumbled heap. The king was filled with boundless joy at fulfilling his vow. Now the Maharaja, he took aim. He took an aim. The tiger dropped down, filled with jubilation. Now the Maharaja ordered that the dead tiger should be brought to the capital in a grand procession. Now the tiger was still alive. So the weak tiger had fainted from a shock of bullet whizzing past him. Now, after the king left, the hunters went to take a look at the tiger and was shocked to see that the tiger was still alive. The tiger had actually fainted from the shock of the bullet. Out of fear, now the minion staff of Tiger King, they decided not to tell the king that he had missed the target. Actually, the tiger was asleep and woke up after some time. Then the hunters were shocked to see the tiger alive and decided not to tell the king. So they feared of losing their jobs. One of the hunters killed the tiger himself. That was a tragedy. So the prophecy proves to be true. After achieving his feat, king turned his attention to his son. Now it was his birthday. He brought a gift for his son. Now, he went for shopping. That was his third birthday and he wishes to give him something special. He went for shopping but could not find anything worthy enough. Finally he stopped at a wooden tiger and brought it for his son, considering it the best gift for his son. Actually, the toy had a rough surface and slivers of wood stood up like quills all over it. So next is the death of Tiger King. The wooden tiger was carved by an unskilled carpenter. Tiny slivers of wood stood up like quills all over it. You can see in the picture, this is the quill. This is a sliver of wood. One the sliver passed the Maharaja's hand while playing with his son. The next day, infection spread in his hand and it spread all over his arm. So the wound developed pus, which spread all over the arm. And then three surgeons came from Madras. Three surgeons from Madras, they operated on him, operated on Tiger King, but were unable to save his life. Thus, the 100th tiger took his revenge upon the Tiger King. So, Tiger King died. So, the prediction came true of the astrologer. So, that was about the story, the Tiger King. So, in next PPT, we will discuss the questions, important questions, long as well as short question of your chapter, the Tiger King. Thank you, students. Stay safe, stay healthy.